Welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. There recently was a gaming expo in Korea, G-Star. Krafton was there, and Krafton is a publisher who bought Tango Gameworks and Hi-Fi Rush. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because Krafton is actually showing off Hi-Fi Rush at this gaming expo, even though the game is older already. It already came out, you know. People have already played it. They're showing the love for this game. Something that other studios out there, game companies, don't do, especially with their older titles. Sure, they start marketing it when it's going to launch and stuff, and if it's close to an expo, they might be marketing it there too. But they don't do that with their older games. And one company that does do that is Nintendo. Obviously because they make a lot of Mario games, so Mario is always represented in different ways. But what ends up happening is people ended up recognizing Mario. They end up connecting with him because they see him throughout their whole lives. Throughout my childhood, I've seen Mario everywhere in every expo. So you kind of feel like get to know them. But when other characters with other publishers, you only see them when it's going to sell, when the game is going to come out. Other than that, they put them on the shelf. You forget about them, and only the true gamers actually remember them and want to, yearn for them to come back. So seeing Krafton do this for Hi-Fi Rush, I think is great. I think more studios should be doing this, showing off their games. Even though Krafton has like a big old display, there's people taking pictures. There's you can play the game. I mean, it's decorated after Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, you don't even have to go all out, but if you could just have like just representation at your booth, representation just in places, just celebrate the games that you made, make them mainstream, invest in them the way that Krafton is doing in Hi-Fi Rush 2. I mean, if I owned a bunch of different catalog of games, like I would celebrate them and invest in them and like put them out there everywhere, even though you're not even making games for them, try to put them in ads, try to put them in different places, cartoons, wherever you can, Synergy, if you have different type of other companies, like if you own Coke or something, you put them on a Coke can, whatever. I don't care. Just celebrate your older titles as well, because it's good for you, whoever owns them, because it keeps it in the people's eyes, keeps them in the memory. So if they want to make a sequel or a movie or anything else based on those characters, people will be most likely to buy them because they remember them, because they grew up with them, because it's part of their daily lives. But even then, just being able to celebrate the games that you make is something that studios should just do. It shouldn't be left to, gamers out there to try to, remember these games, or, have other people share the games and stuff like that. It's the companies that own them. It's their responsibility to take care of their franchises. And I like what Krafton is doing. Even though it's Hi-Fi Rush is older, even though it's not even a high-profile game, they're still out there showing it off, and they're very proud of it. And that's something that I can get behind them. So next time Krafton releases a game, I'm actually gonna start looking. I didn't know who Krafton was before this, but I'm gonna start looking into their game titles, and if they take care of their games this way, then that says a lot about them, I think. So I'm gonna start trying to support them more. Obviously, I played Hi-Fi Rush. I haven't passed it. I'm going to pass it. But if they release a second one, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And yeah, I think we should, as gamers, reward studios who do right by their games and by their employees. I don't know if they do good by their employees. I'll have to check. But at least right now, they're doing good by their games. I'm going to leave it right there. You guys let me know what you guys think. As always, I thank you for your time. I know it's precious. Remember to love yourself and enjoy your life. Peace.